Good morning, Magic. I'm Gavin Verhey from Wizards of the Coast, and I'll never forget a particularly fateful Tuesday. For every set, we have what's called a slideshow. It's a meeting where we show the final version of every card in the set to everybody who works on Magic to celebrate the set and for one last check before it goes out the door. We were reviewing Gatecrash, and we got to a little blue common called Totally Lost. It's a pretty innocuous card at 5 mana to send away a creature, but the entire room started laughing as they saw the art and flavor text in conjunction for the first time. In just a few words, it created a great story about some character named Fblthp. Now, it's not unusual for a card to occasionally send a slideshow into laughter, but when it was eventually released in person, players had a very similar reaction. They loved the little guy. The combination of cuteness plus being all consonants was hard to beat. Players loved a tiny detail in something we made, so we looked for places to reference what people loved about Fblthp. He was adorable, small, and somebody that could get, well, totally lost. That getting lost part was important and a huge part of the character's charm. So we wanted to lean into that with the hiding. Remember the Harlem Shake? Yeah, that feels like a lifetime ago. Well, the first time I remember us trying to hide him was in our Harlem Shake video, right there. But soon after, we made a Fblthp plushie people could hide in their own homes. Or, if you're me, on the set of Good Morning Magic, which I guess is also in my home. We also started finding places to slide Fblthp into the artwork to make for a little scavenger hunt whenever an art piece could be from Ravnica. Not so many that it was overwhelming, but just enough to keep you looking. For 3 examples, if you have a keen eye, you might have spotted him on Captive Audience, where he's hiding in the audience, Statute of Denial, where he's hanging in the sewer, and March of the Multitudes, where he's among the multitudes. And also, near and dear to my heart, who could forget the Grand Tour, so lovingly drawn by great designer Ethan Fleischer, depicting the non-canon travels of Fblthp. If you want more on the story of the character, there's even one written by editor and generally delightful human Matt Tabak you can go read. With each additional little nod, the love of Fblthp grew and grew. And when it came time for War of the Spark, we finally paid off his 6-year journey with a card. That, of course, causes him to both get lost and then for you to want to find him. Poor guy. Fblthp had always hated cataclysmic warfare. We certainly haven't seen the last of Fblthp, and I'm sure the next time we're on Ravnica, you should keep your eyes peeled for him. But in the meantime, we thought, how about we bring together how players love the little details of Fblthp with a product line that can play with meta humor, Secret Lair. And that's how we got to Fblthp, completely, utterly, totally lost. It's time to actually look for him, once again playing into his nature of getting totally lost. He's on every one of these 5 cards. I won't spoil where he is for anybody here, but if you've spotted him on one or more of the cards, let me know in the comments down below. I promise he's in there. Trust me, nobody liked my troll idea of not actually putting Fblthp into the artwork anywhere. On top of your own little image search, you get 5 pretty cool cards in this secret lair: Path to Exile, Frantic Search, Intruder Alarm, Shelldock Isle, and Well of Lost Dreams. If you want one in either foil or non-foil, you can go check it out right now over on secretlair.wizards.com. And it'll be there until 9 a.m. Pacific on December 23rd. So, are you a Fblthp fan? Would you like to see him more or less often? And do you wish he had a Planeswalker Spark so we could see him all around the multiverse? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll talk with you again soon. And until then, may you avoid getting totally lost. You got this. First, let's talk about Krark's Thumb. You want to find it every game. So to help you get there, you have a variety of tutors like Tribute Mage, Goblin Engineer, Reshape, Long-Term Plans, Gamble, Inventor's Fair, Whir of Invention, Fabricate, and Transmuting Muddle the Mixture.